Hello, whoever came in. Welcome to the mail room.
So you needed that.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy Hump Day. Welcome to the mail room. If this is your first time joining us, please in the comments say hello so that we can recognize you and give you a proper Moss Mail welcome to the mail room. I was gonna say it's Monday. I just said it was Hump Day. Yeah. So please share. If you missed out on the Moss Mill Live Charlotte show on last Saturday, you missed a great time, and we did not stream it. It was a very private and intimate setting, and people were sharing personal business and personal breakthroughs and things of that nature. So it was kind of something that didn't necessarily need to be streamed. You just had to experience. So shout out to everyone who came out and participated and all of that wonderful stuff and supported. We had a pretty good time. Lots of laughs, good food, fellowship, all that wonderful stuff. Everybody keeps asking us when we're going to do it again, and we don't have a definite answer just yet.
Right.
But we will be doing it again, and we will be doing a private gathering. So, yeah.
That's that.
Huh?
I said, yeah, that's that.
Yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired. And
yeah, that makes two of us.
Yeah, I'm tired. It's hump day. I done humped today at work. And I'm tired.
Yes.
What's the announcements?
We do have t-shirts.
Look, we ordered. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, we ordered all these t-shirts, thinking that we were gonna sell a lot at the Charlotte show, and we didn't. So everybody that wants a t-shirt, please inbox her or the Moss Mill Live page so that you can get you a t-shirt. All right. What else?
If you have a topic.
I wasn't even gonna go there.
Oh, well, if you do, email us officialmossmail@gmail.com. Yeah.
If you got a topic, or if you would like to be a guest co-host, hit us up so that we can schedule a time for you to come and co-host with us, or present your topic as a co-host. So yeah. All right, let's get into this. So we had a fishbowl session, kind of question answer session at the Charlotte show, and we were able to answer very candidly, openly, and transparently, if that's a word. The questions that were presented to us, that some of them were very personal, specific to us. Some were general questions, baby. Yeah, just general topic questions. That anybody could have been maybe experienced or what have you. So we actually were not able to finish all of the questions. Right. Or answer all of the questions for the sake of time. So we have them here tonight, and we're going to just pull them randomly. They were submitted anonymously, so we do not know who asked us what questions. Right. It really doesn't matter because we're going to answer all of them truthfully. All right, so y'all know what to do. Go ahead and share. If you have any questions that you want to ask us while we are doing this live, put them in the comment section. Folk are just going to know that it's you, but it don't matter.
Or you can inbox.
Or you can inbox us, anonymously. You can inbox. That'll come directly to her, and we'll answer the questions, but we won't reveal any names. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pull the big one out. Let's see.
Hold it.
Okay. This question, or this person asked, would it be wrong to wake your wife up at 3 a.m. to make a sandwich?
Son of a son. I wish you would. We gotta be truthful.
Yeah.
I wish a ninja would.
Well, in my opinion, I don't think that it's wrong.
I bet you don't. Because I can remember sometimes.
We were already up at 3. So don't play. I didn't wake you up out of your sleep. We were already up.
I know we was up at 3.
Okay, well, that's not the same scenario.
But I was going to go with that one. But let me just say. But no, not wake her out of her sleep.
No, now, bruh.
That's rude.
That's a little rude and inconsiderate for you to wake your wife up. Or your husband, depending on what situation is. Right. Or your lover or partner, depending on what situation. It's,
That ain't right.
Don't wake folk up at 3 o'clock. Because I'm going to just tell you, if you wake me up out of my goddamn sleep right. at 3 a.m. to make you, grown-ass person, a sandwich, it's going to be a problem. You're going to get a dookie sandwich. I'm going to drop the meat on the floor. I'm going to spit on the lettuce.
To your spouse, you would do that?
Oh.
Or your significant other? You would do that kind of shit? Wait. Seriously?
I'm going to say like Cardi B said, be careful with me.
No.
No, I wouldn't do that. But don't wake me up.
Yeah, that's
at no 3 a.m. to make you a sandwich.
No, that's not nice.
Yeah.
Is he talking about a different sandwich, maybe? 3 a.m.? You can do that at 3 a.m.?
There ain't no other kind of sandwich. But then again, it could be because remember we did talk about that other kind of sandwich with the 2 men and a woman.
Yeah.
Last week, I think it was, in the mail that we did.
Well, maybe you're talking about hot dog and buns.
Huh?
At 3 a.m.
A hot dog is not a sandwich.
It ain't. It's bread and meat.
So, okay. That is not a sandwich.
Okay.
Anyway, next question. Okay, this person asked, when is the new book coming out?
Well.
That's a very good question, person.
But.
And to be quite honest, we don't know.
Yeah.
The book is pretty much done. Just needs to go through and edit. The covers are done. We just been lazy.
Ooh.
That's why we tell y'all to keep us keep engaged and keep communicating with us to push us to do stuff. How bad do y'all want the book? That's what I want to know. I want y'all to be excited about this book, or these t-shirts, just like y'all excited about that book. So yeah. But for real, it's got to be in 2020. We are like almost halfway through this month, and then we have a whole nother month left in 2019. So definitely it's going to be coming out in 2020. We might shoot for April of 2020, near or close around our wedding anniversary, something along those lines, so we can do a big celebration, y'all just gotta stay tuned. So we'll see. Put in the Cash App if you want to make a donation to the book publishing. Y'all go ahead and let me put it, and y'all feel free to make a little donation, and we'll be more than happy to receive that. So yeah, okay. Next question.
What keeps y'all relationship sexy and together? Communication.
What you looking at me for?
I mean, that's pretty much what keeps our relationship sexy and together. We talk a lot about different things, and in our conversations, we talk about things that turn each other on. So it goes throughout the day, and once we get home, we connect, and and our connection is evident in public. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, David.
And what keeps it together? Honesty.
Yeah.
Communication, honesty, transparency,
no
consideration, no judgment.
Mm-hmm.
It's a multiplicity of things. I mean, it's not just one thing. And work. People get into relationships and think that sex is the only thing that's going to keep your relationship together. I mean, you can have great sex, but if you're not talking, your sex really ain't that great. So y'all need to stop lying.
Right.
So it's various things. So, I mean, and we do us. That's another thing. We do what pleases and makes us happy.
Yeah.
Together. No matter what that is.
Dating is a good thing to do to keep your relationship.
Yeah, we still date. We still go out on dates and weekends and stuff like that. We make time for each other to have fun with each other. So
right. And stop. We don't allow ourselves to be looking across the fence because the grass seemingly is greener over there. If you focus on each other, you create a sexy and togetherness between you.
And if the grass is greener and we want greener grass, we just bring the grass to us. Ha!
Or we fertilize our own grass.
Or we fertilize our own grass.
So it can be green. Not too much fertilizer because you can burn it.
Right. So, and you can make the soil too acidic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. So that's that. Next question. Somebody, this is not a question. I don't know who put this in there, but it said, no money, no honey. I don't know how you can phrase that as a question. Were you asking, if you don't have any money, will you not have any honey? Let's just say for us, that's really not a big issue. I will say that when our funds are low,
there is no flow.
Now that's a lie. When our funds are low, our spirits are low, our doings are low.
Yeah.
But we still do.
Yeah.
But
it makes us more creative during those lower times.
Yeah, it makes us more creative, but you know, we don't give up on each other, and it ain't about our relationship is not built on finances in no way.
Right.
To be honest, it's good to have money to be able to do things with, and how you want to do it, but life doesn't always present that opportunity to you. So we've done dates on the dime.
Yeah.
We've taken $10 and had a date.
Yeah.
We didn't go out to the movies. We rented movies, or we did Netflix. We, got us a $5 pizza and, some Jose. Because you got to have Jose. You got to have your Hispanic family. So yeah, I mean, because there'll be times when you got to pay your bills, and your bills take your funds, and you can't go out.
Right.
What you gonna do? Sit around mad all weekend and all week until the next payday? Life is too short. So yeah.
So no money, no honey. Okay, this one. Yeah, I'll pull out my bifocals for this one. What is your view on the church as a whole? I think that was directed to you.
No, we both gonna answer.
Okay. What is my view of the church as a whole? It's in need of help. Some very effective help. Something that's really going to minister to the whole person and not just give band-aids for situation or just to make you feel good. It needs to be more we need to be educated on not just what's religious, but educated on all aspects of life. And I know that there are some churches that provide that, but for the vast majority is not doing it, and we need to be more educated.
You finished?
Yeah.
Okay, my opinion of the current church is a mucking fest. A mucking fest. That's what the church is right now. And if your church is effective and growing and doing what you're supposed to do, this does not pertain to you. But the vast majority of churches, the institution of the church is a big hot mess right now. And
it's because you have a lot of people that's in leadership that are damaged, and all they doing is spewing.
I'm speaking about them too. They are effing mess too. And
I know.
It's a whole cesspool, a whole garbage dumpster, and you need to revisit some stuff. You need to talk to God for real and hear what he has to say and how he would have you to operate and execute. Because the way stuff is going, everybody gonna be shut down. And you gonna have to work on your personal relationship until God opens up the heavens and the government for you to be able to operate again.
Right.
Now, I'm not against church. I'm not against church. I just have a different perspective and view of church. So, and I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to offend nobody. But it is what it is. And before I take it back, I'll add something to it. Next question is, how do y'all deal with bullshit? How do we deal with bullshit?
It depends on what the bullshit is. In some instances, we remove ourselves away or out of it so that since it doesn't get on us or we be part of it or blamed for whatever's going on, we remove ourselves for some of it. That's how we, how do we deal with it? That's how we deal with them on some instances. Others, we make our point. We address it. If we have been pulled into something that doesn't pertain to us, we will tell you about it. We will talk about it. Bullshit between us, we talk about it as well. If we got a problem, we give each other time to cool off. But if it's pressing, then we'll address it. Because my thing is now, as I've grown older, some things need to be said when you're not angry. well, most all things need to be said when you're not angry, so that you can think clearly and not say things that you'd be like, I didn't mean that, I didn't mean it. So it makes you think logical and more clearly. So we wait, give ourselves some time to cool off, and then we did have a discussion.
You finished?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say the way that we deal with bullshit is we don't deal with bulls. We don't play with bulls, and we don't play with bullshit, and we don't play with the shit of bulls. So
don't be bulling around here.
Don't be bullshitting around here. Cause I don't play with shit.
Yeah, that part. But seriously, we will remove ourselves.
Yeah, the best way to deal with shit, whether it's bullshit, dog shit, cat shit, people shit, is to wipe and flush. Wipe and flush.
Oh, God.
And if it's not yours, don't fool with it.
Yeah.
Do y'all play with other people's shit? Y'all see where I'm going with this? Leave the shit alone. Just leave it alone.
That's how we deal with it. Because a lot of times we put ourselves in, especially when it comes down to other people's shit, we put ourselves in those environments or in situations, and it don't even be our business. We just be no.
We don't play in shit. We don't play with shitty people that play with shit. We don't do that. We don't fool up with a whole lot of people. We don't do it.
No.
And we don't care if you're playing shit or you smell like shit or your breath smell like shit. We do not fool up with shitty shit.
You for real about that breath thing? Because I know something that just played recently. He was like, no,
nope.
no.
No, ma'am.
No.
It's an absolute no. You don't even got to worry about that. You don't even got to worry about that. Cancel.
I don't understand.
It's like these pieces of paper folded up, and after we done read, throw it away.
Oh my God.
No.
But yeah, don't allow yourself to be a trash can or a
toilet bowl.
Or, I was gonna say them little bags that you scoop a poop bags. Don't even be one of them. Yeah, one of those things.
Okay, I don't know about them. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about no pooper scooper bags.
Where you put this shit?
Okay, well I don't know about that. I don't have no dog or none of that. So you tell your story.
We don't do it. We just don't do it. We'll remove ourselves.
All right, moving on from the shit. Next question is, what is the one thing that you would change about your mate?
You want to go first?
Go ahead.
The one thing I would change about my mate is how he sees himself sometimes. He sometimes sees himself as a certain way. And I'm like, no, it's not like that. It's fine. And he's self-conscious. His self-consciousness about certain things about himself. I would change that.
Overconscious.
Okay, yeah.
What I would change about her is, then this is my personal opinion, is her lack of confidence.
That's why we balance each other.
Her lack of confidence sometimes about certain things.
Yeah.
And also the fact that, and this, she could change this on her own, that she be like, oh, I'm with something, I'm for something, and she really don't be. In other words, I guess that's a lie.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
No, it
and deceptive.
No, I won't say that.
To present something one way when you really ain't with it.
Well, at the moment, I don't be with it. And then things change, and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do it. That's me. I have.
So why not, in the initial moment, not even give a definitive answer, but be like, well, let me think about it or whatever, and then come back and give an answer. Then, oh yeah, because when it concerns me, you can't like we said bullshit me.
Yeah, right.
And get me all amped up and then be like, that's not good for me.
Gotcha.
So I think that's for the most part that's probably what I would change. Anything else, everything else is decent.
Yeah, same.
So I wouldn't give her no bigger breast or none of that.
I don't want them now.
This question says, how much is sex important in a marriage? Well, let me go first on this one. To me, sex is very, 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 very important. I have a high sex drive. I love sex. I need sex. I want sex. Gotta have sex. That sounds like a song. So it's very important. It's not the only important thing. It's not at the top of the list, but it is on the list and it's close to the top. So for me, it's very important. It's necessary. It's a time of bonding and connecting that you probably cannot get in other ways. So yeah, it's important to me. I gotta have it. I'm just being honest.
Sex is important. That's all I got to say about it. It's not something that I am over obsessed about. I don't sit and think about it all the time, so it's important.
Well, I do.
In my marriage.
It doesn't consume my total thoughts, but I think about it quite often.
Saying.
And let me say, good sex is important. Because some of y'all having bad sex. Some of y'all ain't moaning. Some of y'all ain't having the orgasms. Some of y'all just ain't doing it right.
That's a song too.
Yep. Jamie Foxx. Some of y'all need to study to show thyself approved.
A workman.
Right. And you need some options. You need some ideas and options. Mm-hmm. Cause some of y'all looking sad. Mm. And if y'all getting as much sex as y'all say y'all getting.
You look like this.
Oh.
25.
Oh. I was going to say.
25.
You look like what?
25.
Oh. I don't think I look 25, but I don't look old as hell either.
No, you don't.
But yeah, y'all just y'all need to go to some sex shops. Y'all need to open up your minds and stop being so taboo about everything. Right. That's another story. Let's go.
Is the last one?
No, we got 2 more. Okay. And then we'll be done. Also, if you just tuning in, if you have any questions that you would like for us to answer while we're live, inbox her right now. Go to the Moss Mill Live page or either her personal inbox your question. We'll read it. We'll keep your identity anonymous. But we will address it. This question says, how I guess this how y'all feel about the church and their response to Kanye West?
You know what? It's funny how we always want somebody to accept us when we are flawed or whatever. But when it comes down to other people, yes, I know Kanye supports in his whole political view. I get all that, but you can't take away his talent. That's how I feel about him. And you can't take away if he's confessing Christ. I mean, you can't take that away from him. And that's who am me to judge? That's how Andrew Caldwell says. Who am me to judge to say he's this or that or the third? He is doing a great job with his music, and because he is a musical genius in my eyes, has always been. It seems like this is his new wave. I don't have a problem with him personally, because like I said, we all flaw. We all have our likes and dislikes, our opinions about different things, and it doesn't make us any less than a human who is flawed.
Well, here goes my opinion. Put your seatbelts on. Let me tell y'all something. We are so quick to talk about a bunch of stuff. And if the truth be told, all of us had some kind of dirt on our lives that could disqualify us from, excuse me, in the opinions of people, disqualify us from the grace of God, the love of God, and the forgiveness of God. And even some of us right now, currently, which is all of us, because there's no perfect person on this earth. If this is the way I believe, if it's God, it'll prosper. Mm-hmm. If it's not God, it won't last. But don't be distracted. Right. What are you doing to increase or enhance the body of Christ? What are you doing to add to the kingdom of God? What are you doing to show love to your fellow man and your neighbors and love your neighbor as yourself and all of that kind of stuff that your Bible tells you to be doing and mindful of and watchful of and not having your eyes on Kanye and judging him and just trying to disqualify him of God's love and grace, regardless of his political stand. How many Republicans is it? Even black Republicans. Yep. I mean, y'all come on. We allow the most dumbest and the most stupidest stuff to separate and to divide us. And that's why we ain't growing. That's why we ain't prospering. That's why we ain't really touching and helping as many people as we can, because we are so divided and so off focus. Mm-hmm. So that's my opinion. The church needs to stay focused. Right. That's what the church needs to do. That's what my opinion about that is. You need to stay focused and do what you're supposed to do. Right. Because if you focus on what you are supposed to do, you don't have no time to be worried about what Kanye doing. Right. Y'all mess around and Kanye be right at the foot and the pinky toe of Jesus, and y'all vanished into outer darkness. Right. The fiery pit and brimstone and weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right, that's enough of that. Next question says, what do y'all think about open relationships? It's not for us. Baby, thank you for inquiring. Whoever you were, but it's... to each his own. Even though no judgment. If it works for you, go for it. But it's not for us. Because we are selfish. We discussed that yesterday. Yeah, we're selfish. Yeah. We're stingy. Very. Yeah. Territorial. Very. What else? And it works for us. And it works for us. Yeah, no. And then too, everybody is not for us. Right. And everybody, we are not for everybody, and everybody is not for us. Let me say it like that. And we appreciate how, a lot of y'all are admiring us and all this kind of stuff. Intrigued by our energy. Intrigued by our energy and our interaction, all that. But listen, you got to go through some tests to qualify to ride these rides. So... But no, we're not into open relationships. And if we ever do become, we'll contact you first. We'll contact you first. We'll send out a special invitation. It's so crazy. Oh my God. This ginger. It's hot, ain't it? It's super hot. He's choking my tail over here. Yeah, I don't know. That one is like super hot. Goodness gracious. I'm like, wow. It's kidding me, y'all. I'm drinking ginger beer, and this particular brand is Goya, and it's very, very spicy. So if you inhale it, it'll make you choke. It'll make you cough. It'll open up your sinuses and nasal passages too. Yeah. So yeah. So this stuff is getting me. Now, whenever I think about, to a certain degree, about open relationships, we have an open relationship in the fact, y'all catch this, in the fact that we are open-minded with each other.
Yes.
And we are open to discuss pretty much anything.
Almost anything.
Yeah.
Even if we think that the other person is going to react a certain way, we still, at this point in our relationship, we're able to express it anyway
and have a conversation.
Yeah,
so we've learned that just because there's something that comes up in our thought life that we would like to discuss, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that we would want to do,
right,
or planning on doing, or considering doing.
Right.
I mean, we just like conversation. I know I do anyway.
Yeah.
So
that's what keeps the relationship sexy.
Yeah.
When we have those conversations.
So, y'all be so closed-minded and so scared to talk about stuff and so scared to pose a question, even if it's hypothetical. You know, what if? Right. You know, sometimes that what if can lead to a wonderful, wonderful session. Right. Multiple sessions.
Right.
If you work it right, you know. Stop being scared. Y'all get on my nerves of being so doggone scared. With your grown tails. I don't know why with your going to church selves. Anyway, let's.
But that's why though. They're afraid because they haven't been us that expressing ourselves and giving what's on our minds.
But we can cuss folk out, yeah, and we can give you a piece of our mind. You know what I'm saying? We can do all of that.
But sex has always been a taboo type of subject. So
I'm sorry. If I'm gonna get it and enjoy it, I'm gonna tell you how I like it, and you know we're not gonna have to go through a whole bunch of guessing, right? And stuff like that.
Can I tell something that happened when we were younger? When we were,
I don't care. Whatever.
So when we first started having sex, he would the first thing he did after the very first time, he sent me this letter or this note and had me fill out a questionnaire. I was like, I don't know. This is the first time. So he's been very like, was it good? Did I stroke right? I was like, you remember that? No. But you've always been that type of person that needed that feedback.
Well, I don't think there's nothing wrong with providing good quality services. That's what's wrong for a lot of people now. Is you don't want nobody to tell you the truth about what you're doing. But you sneaking true. And geeking and you going having somebody else do it the way you like and the way you prefer.
Right.
That's when true. You could be getting everything, all one-stop shop services at home.
That's true.
So, I mean,
But that's a part of having an open relationship.
And then some of y'all don't know what y'all like. Y'all don't know what you want. You don't know what feels good to you because you're afraid to explore. You're afraid to open up. You're afraid to talk. You're afraid to try stuff.
That's your flesh. The flesh. You can't activate the flesh because, yeah.
And that's why y'all flesh is burning hot.
Yeah.
Your dadgum water pump is busted. Yeah. And your thermostat is stuck. And your car is running hot. That's what's wrong with y'all.
Yes. Good analogy.
So, yeah. Nope.
That's the importance of having an open relationship in that regards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That would probably divert a lot of the cheating.
Yeah, I believe it would. I mean, if you're going to commit to somebody, why not commit on all levels and be like, okay, let's ensure that we have the best sex that we can have. Whatever that is for us. We may not know what it is at that moment, but let's go on an adventure together and let's try things. Let's explore things, you know, and if it's for us, good. If it's not for us, good, because we're empowered, then we know we don't need to fool up with that. Right. But this might be good for us. Let's enhance that. We need to determine the frequency of it, or, you know, level, how far we need to go. I mean, so y'all are so boring. Y'all waiting on the Holy Ghost to tell y'all. Y'all waiting on the Spirit of the Lord to tell y'all about y'all sex life. And I'm telling you right now by the Spirit of the Lord and by the Spirit of truth, it's boring. It needs some work. So, y'all doing y'all still using Vaseline. Well, you need to get you some coconut oil. Hard or cold pressed coconut, organic coconut oil. So yeah, anyway, moving on, because you know how y'all get hot and stuff, and then y'all don't. Never mind. Last question is, why do you not go to church much or every Sunday like you used to? Because it's not necessary. That's what I learned. The reason I don't go to church every Sunday and I'm be found in church like I used to is because, number one, I'm on church restriction. And number two, I'm not missing that much. I have learned that. I'm not missing that much. I done been to church, the revivals conferences enough to save me till Jesus come back, to be honest. I'm good on church.
I don't go because I don't want to. Because I could go.
Right.
I just don't want to.
So, I just don't want to waste my time.
Sometimes when I do go, I mean, I feel the Spirit of the Lord, and then sometimes I go and don't. So, you know, I don't feel no unction about get up, you should go today. So since I don't have that unction, no Holy Ghost say today you need to go. No, I don't have that, so no, I don't go.
And a lot of y'all don't feel no unction either, but you get up and go anyway. You be complaining, you be mad, and you know it's going to be dry and dead, and you want it to really stay in bed, and your body is saying rest, but you, oh no, I'm a sacrifice of praise. And then you be sick, then your paycheck be suffering, and all kinds of stuff. I don't have any problems or issues no more. I'm free.
And guess what? I love God.
I still love him.
And I know a lot of you probably say, how you love God and you forsaking the fellowship. No, we don't forsake fellowship because we're fellowshipping with you right now. Booyah.
Yeah.
So, you know, hey, to each his own. Once again, I don't knock anybody else's relationship. Therefore, I don't expect you to knock what I do.
Or anybody's desire to go and be in there all the time, all day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 services a Sunday, or all week, or whatever the case may be. You do and go based upon your conviction.
Absolutely. Because
my conviction is where it is, and it's the conviction of I don't have to be there like I was before.
And it's working for our good.
And it's working for our good, and I'm not serving at any church or anybody, so...
And you're not trying to?
Locally, and I'm not trying to. So I do the work of the good Father.
Yeah.
As he leads and provides and open up opportunities to me. And I believe that that's the way that he would have me to be.
But I think even in that, if more of us would take on that mindset of doing as he leads you and not on your unction or feeling that I should be doing this, or you're comparing yourself with other people and seeing what other people are doing, and you trying to grasp their vision and following, and you keep failing over and over and over. So I think as we all should be with that kind of mentality to do as you're led by the voice of God and not your self motivation.
Because a lot of y'all working and running on empty. Y'all running on fumes, and you're really not serving at a level or capacity that you really need to be effectively, because you burn out. If you just be honest, you are burnt out, you are tired, you need a break, you need a rest, you need a Sabbath. You need some time off to reflect and rejuvenate, regroup, all of that kind of stuff. But because y'all so stuck in a religious mindset and slave to religion that you feel bad for taking out time for you.
Not realizing God is a God of balance.
Don't y'all Bible say that God rested on the 7th day?
No, it don't. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all talking about y'all commandment keepers and stuff, and y'all don't even obey him in that. I'm gonna leave it alone though.
Just saying.
Yep. So
He wants us to live a balanced life, and once you do, it like
that was the other thing I was gonna say. Balance. We learn balance.
Oh yeah, and that helps sex, communication,
recreation,
finance,
work. It covered it all.
Balance is everything.
So yeah,
you didn't have to worry about feeling neglected because we realized that hey, we are a team. If you off balance and I'm off balance, we in a
ain't nobody winning.
we in a muck of a mess. Or how you say, a muck fest.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't want to do that.
Nope. All right, well that's it, y'all.
Yeah.
We want y'all to get these t-shirts. We will be coming back Friday to do a Moss Mill Live. We have a guest co-host who's coming aboard. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. But we should be. You'll be. Just look on the page for the announcement and the subject matter that we're going to be discussing. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss it. It's going to be a hoot high time. It's going to be some good chuckling and laughing and cutting up going on. So, yeah. So, we'll definitely be getting the flyer information up and out to you so that you can tune in and participate and give your opinion. So, yeah.
Anything else? I think that's it.
Shout out to Stacy and Harry Kason for hosting us, inviting us to come to Charlotte. Thank you for your hospitality and your love and your support. And we look forward to doing it again.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it, guys.
All right. If you have any personal questions you want us to answer about us, feel free to inbox. We're not scared, and neither should you be.
Right.
All right. Till next time, you all have a wonderful evening.
And good night.
Good night.